I am addicted to TikTok. I was on TikTok last night, and I saw. In fact, let me just tell you how addicted I am to TikTok. The other night, I think it was on Friday night or Saturday night, I went to bed. I was laying in bed already. My wife had already fallen asleep, and I was laying in bed, and I look into the closet. I could see into the light in the bathroom and the lights, and I see that there's a light through a window or whatever, and I go, boy, the moon sure is bright, because I can see normally it's dark. Mm-hmm. And when I wake up the next morning, my ring light is on. Oh, I'm like, man, I slept with the ring light on. I'm addicted to TikTok, right? So last night I just sit there sometimes. Like let's say it's 8:30, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed early, 8:30, and I'm scrolling on TikTok, and then it's 9:30, and I'm still sitting in the same position, scrolling on TikTok. Keep in mind, I'm also there's a show I'm watching on Netflix that I really, really like, Teenage Bounty Hunters, and I want to continue watching that, but TikTok is like winning me over. And then I come upon this TikTok post, and it's like a motivational speaker or somebody being interviewed on stage. And what they say just blows my mind. I sent it to my sister, and I started thinking about everybody on this show. And I'm going to play it for you. And when you listen to it, I think that I am this. I think Suzette is this. I don't think Kyle is, strictly because she's got 2 little kids. That's the only, I think if the kids are a little bit older, you're going to fall into the category that we are. Rich is not this, I think. I'm almost positive Rich is not this. But I want you to listen to this, and I want you to answer these questions yourself, what this guy says, okay? And then I went to bed, and I just had such issues when I listened to this. Listen.
If you're sitting at dinner with your friends, and you're texting somebody who's not there, that's a problem. That's an addiction. If you're sitting in a meeting with people you're supposed to be listening to and speaking, and you put your phone on the table, face up or face down, I don't care, that sends a subconscious message to the room that you're just not that important to me right now, right? That's what happens. And the fact that you cannot put it away is because you are addicted, right? If you wake up and you check your phone before you say good morning to your girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse, you have an addiction. And like all addiction, in time, it'll destroy relationships, it'll cost time, and it'll cost money, and it'll make your life worse.
Jeez. Very extreme.
No, I was like, I do all those things. All of them. I'm having a conversation with someone face to face, and I check my phone.
I get yelled at by Mr. Baby for being on my phone when we're eating.
I know. I'm driving, and my wife, she got mad at me because I kind of was too far in an intersection and not making a left. And she's like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? I go, what? She's like, you're on your phone. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I don't know if I was on my phone or not on my phone.
That's pretty bad.
I know.
That's really bad.
I know.
Well, the meeting thing, I think I wait. Same thing with dinner. If everybody else has their phone out, then I will have my phone out too. But if nobody else has their phone out, I won't.
I feel like there's some things about that I could argue, because if you are at dinner with your friends and let's say you're waiting for another friend and they're on their way and you're texting them, that's not sending a message to everyone
that's different.
else.
That's different. But
I
if
know,
you're
but that's what I'm saying. Just judging by what he said, it's like there are points that I could argue within that.
Well, right. And I think he would say that's different. But if you're sitting there having dinner with your friends and then everybody's there and you have your phone out on the table, he's saying don't have your phone out on the table.
Yeah. I wake up at 2 a.m, so every single morning
I know.
I look at my
I
phone
argue
before-
the same thing too. I wake up in the morning and it's showtime.
But is that?
But if you sit there, and I think also if you make arguments,
Then you're addicted.
Like I think you gotta have to be self-aware, and I can be self-aware enough to tell the guy, I agree with you. I think I'm addicted. I sit there at dinner with my family sometimes. I have my phone on the table and I pick it up and I go put it away. I'm like, I have to. I have to focus on my food and then on my family, and then I see that there's a Chosen Foods bottle, and I'm like, oh my God, I do commercials with them. I'm going to prove to everyone that I love Chosen Foods. And I take a picture of Chosen Foods, and then, or maybe we're having Protein House, and I already put my phone away. And I go, oh my God, let me go grab let me get my phone back and take pictures of the Protein House food. And I'm like, I keep thinking about social media.
This is how I knew I was addicted, because I would admit I'm addicted to my phone. Every time we go hiking or every time we work out, Mr. Baby can leave the phone in the car. Like, he has no problem leaving it. And I'm like, heck no, I'm not doing that. In case of an emergency, I need to have my phone. What if something happens to us? We need to call someone.
Right.
Like, there's no way. He's okay leaving it. And he's like, we'll figure it out.
But that's
as
like
we
a
go.
safety thing. Like, I think if you were like, every time we go hiking, I need my phone because like I need to take a picture if we're up there. I need to post it. I need to check, make sure no one texts
That
me or
too.
something like that. Okay.
That
I'm like,
too.
'cause if you just bring it for emergencies, that's smart.
Well, you never know.
This guy's kind of saying when you should be focused on the people around you because there's actual evidence there, or when you can't just wake up and get up and go brush your teeth or whatever without looking at your phone, that's a sign. I actually think I do fall into that.
No
but
way.
I do. I check my phone constantly.
I feel like
But-
everyone is addicted to their phone a little bit. Like I think we
yeah.
have all become so reliant on it that it's like
Different levels.
it's become a part of you almost.
There's group texts that we're part of, and Rich takes hours to respond, or emails that you don't respond to, and I'm like, man, where is this guy? so I'm like, okay. So it's just we've been to dinners before where I remember going to a dinner with the CEO of the company, and his assistant said, "Don't take your phone out." I was like, okay, God. And then being there at dinner going, I want to take a picture of this. How do I take a picture of all of this at dinner?
You're not supposed to take your phone out. Don't do it. He said,
Yeah.
don't do it. And if you do it, then that makes you want to do it more.
I got
know,
I
it
got the
does.
picture, but it's terrifying, man. But anyway, that's I feel what
Knowing that, are you going to take any steps to change it, or you're just like, okay, I've come to the point where I've acknowledged
I can
it.
admit it. I mean, but I can't. I'm going to try not to do it with. Try to do it little as I can with family, but I have to. I mean, it's like my job. I mean, I have to. I try to keep as many people involved in what we're doing on our show and after the show as much as possible.
we can
You know what I
actually see our screen time, like on our phones, to see who's the one that's addicted to their phone the most. Have
There
you
you go.
seen at your screen time?
Not
Like
in a long time.
oh,
Sometimes it pops up, involuntarily on my thing. Your screen time is down 17% or something like that.
But
Whenever
now
we're on
with
vacation.
TikTok now. I'm
Oh
sure
my
it's,
God,
like,
I know.
crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
There you go. We can just do.
Screen
How do
time
you? Where do you
is
do
up.
that? Where do you
I
do
think
that?
it's in your settings and screen time.
Oh, screen time.
Yeah.
I don't think Samsung has that.
Oh, mine's down
I-
35% from last week. Bam!
Woohoo.
Wow.
What's your daily
Improvements.
average?
My right now daily average is 5 hours and 20 minutes.
Okay, mine's 4 hours and 15 minutes. So you got us there.
Add it off. I didn't want
Oh,
to
you
feel
did-
guilty.
What's your idea?
Now I remember I turned this off a while ago.
But this is only Monday. It only has Sunday and Monday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Sunday I try to stay off as much as I can. So let's all
Oh.
post our screen time.
Hold on. I do have that. I didn't know I had this on my phone. My daily average, 5 hours, 7 minutes. What were you at?
5:20.
Oh, okay. See?
And Suzanne, yours is turned on.
Yeah,
A
my
lot of that is my television viewing.
That's true.
Pre-show.
Oh, yeah.
That's about 2 hours of that. So
Man, it's crazy. So I can admit it. I'm addicted to my phone.